It is the Wrestle Lingus Show, back once again on your Tuesday for your WWE recap. I'm the boss of this show. My name is Cav Manning. We do something called the Lingus Mafia podcast. You can get all that nonsense at patreon.com/Lingus Mafia, as well as the week leading up to Mania. You will get the 5 days of Lingus because we have the 34 days behind the Patreon wall. We will give you every day of the week. There will be WrestleMania 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's the way it's going to work. And then you will go into the real WrestleMania that is coming up. So that'll give you a taste of what's on the Patreon if you want to get in, because we have all the Saturday Night main events. We have all the WrestleManias. We have those SummerSlams. We have all the Royal Rumbles. And next we're going to be doing Survivor Series. God help us. Because that's a rough one.
One of these days.
I'm along with my co-host and confidant and consigliere and the usual suspect. That's Fausty Walnuts.
What do you hear? What do you say?
So we just concluded the Miss Lingus 2024 on the Lingus Mafia podcast, which will be on the Creative Control Network that we're on right now, the Smoke and Joe Network, Faust. If you want to watch the video of that, that'll be on Patreon. You can subscribe and watch the video if you want to. All those other things, like I said, if you just want to do the audio of it and get it early and often and no commercials, yada, yada, that's on there for a little $5 and stuff like that. So thank you, everybody who did vote, and all the horny guys out there and that weren't the fucking shook group that goes, how dare you judge a woman? And fuck off. Fuck off.
Keep on jacking.
Fuck off. Keep on jacking. And this is what guys do. You go, I like this one because she looks this way. I like her because of her wrestling. I don't care how you voted or why you voted. You voted. We had a record turnout this year. We appreciate you. And
always a fun show.
Keep on doing this show. So Faust, it's the road to WrestleMania, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And welcome, Faust. On Monday, welcome to Chicago, motherfucker. I enjoyed that Punk said Mania should be here. Hint, hint, Faust.
Yeah.
Faust. Chicago get Mania, please, in Soldier Field. That's all I ask. All I ask. I go, it's probably too small to be.
What's the weather look like right now?
Oh, right now, it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's snowing.
Well,
right now, it's snow. Well, we have a week. It'll be 70 next week. Let's get into SmackDown first, Faust, because people are arriving. This is what they do now.
Cody,
people arrive.
Damage Control, yes.
Now we get Mysterios. That's a fucking, it's like, those couples that are together. Mysterios. It's Santos versus Mysterio. And I like this, Faust. Why do I like it? This has been going on a while. We have a grudge. Mysterio got the surgery for his knee. He needed, they say, let's use this. Now we have a fucking, I sit back. I go, SmackDown's always the show too now. So you go, all right, this is my nice night here. I'm going to watch, there's a blood feud, as they like to call them. Then the business Faust, they call it the blood feud. Dominic shows up at the end of the match because who cares about this match?
Well, the only thing I had in the match was, how dare Rey Mysterio steal the lion salt from Chris Jericho?
This son of a bitch. Doesn't he fucking know that it's owned and he can't do it?
Yeah, who did Jericho yell at for stealing it?
God, was it fucking Commander or something? I think. Yeah, fucking yelled at him. He took my move. Sorry, don't do a headlock, Faust, because I think this has been owned a free time. A guy in a Mysterio mask shows up, Faust.
Who could it be?
I love that nobody knows. I just fucking love it. They go, what? Like when Booker T had a Sting fucking mask on or whatever.
Still the best.
Wait a minute.
Shivani, I'm not sure.
It's just Booker T on his boots.
Yeah, it wasn't until he did the scissor kick and Shivani's like, wait a minute.
That's familiar. Wait a K5. That's it. They're like this. It's a retard at the desk. What is wrong with this guy? So Mysterio shows up and fucks Ray up like during he tries to do the lion salt or whatever, and he like smashes him off the rope or whatever the fuck. And so he falls down, takes his mask off. Oh, look who it is. It's Mullet Mysterio. So I said, what do you think is something going on for Mania? Like Santos and Dom?
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Well, it's got to be even more people.
Santos, Dom, the Lotharios. That's four, right?
That's a
so
lot.
on the other side, and then you got Ray, Carlito, and then the LWO guys.
And
who's missing?
Andrade.
Oh, and Andrade.
Because remember, he's with Judgment. He's with Judgment Day. All that bullshit. Now he's not.
Mm-hmm.
And, he wanted the Mexicans. He's good to good guys. There you go. But don't put him in that fucking group. Just have him be a helper.
Right.
Bailey with maybe the worst wrestling t-shirt ever.
Tie-dye.
It's a tie-dye and her mouth's open.
Yeah, yelling.
What the fuck? Yeah, it's that. I saw her fucking come out to the Bucks game or something?
Yes. So embarrassing.
Bad. It is fucking embarrassing. And she's laughing like a maniac because that's her
Nobody
thing
knows
now.
who she is.
Nobody fucking has a clue. And she's in these she looked like she worked on your car. The fucking with her over. So she's out there and she's laughing, walking out there. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then she's in a machine gun fucking spinning around shooting. What the fuck is going on? Oh, fuck. But I'm like, stop. You're a good guy now. You stop with the fucking mouth open, laughing like a fucking maniac.
Yeah.
It's okay. She talks to Naomi to thank her for last week. Bianca shows up. She go, who the fuck you think? You know what? She's 100% right.
Oh, yeah.
I like that they're doing, like when Drew is pissed at Jay,
mm-hmm.
fucking 100% fucking right, man. Goes, your fucking actions have consequence, and you're just you're getting what's coming to you from being a fucking see you next Tuesday. That's all the fucking to it. And it's like, fuck, you attack me every day. You want now my help, motherfucker.
Right.
Fuck
yeah,
you.
And then at the same time, Bailey's kind of like, yeah, I know what I did, but
I know I was a fucking bitch, but what do you want from me? Go like this. Don't blame me, blame the writers. They did it.
There you go. So then, Naomi pulls Bianca away, and then after commercial, it kind of continues where we see them like walking and talking.
And see, this is good too because they make a fucking reasonable sense. Because you would say, why the fuck would she help? Mm-hmm. And she says, listen, it's for the good of the fucking better, because we're getting picked off one by one. Meanwhile, they're really not. Then we're getting picked off one by one. It's better to fucking team up, get rid of this shit. And so she's kind of like, maybe you're right. So I'm like, is this the fucking, this is now them versus Bukakis for the fucking titles at Mania then, right?
I think so.
The Black Express versus the fucking Orient Express. This is what.
As they're walking, they conveniently walk by Cody, who's signing like autographs, like 8x10s, and there just happens to be a Brewers title on the table because that's the new thing. Now we got MLB fucking titles.
Yeah, everybody. It's always let's whoosh past the fucking MLB title. I'm like, I don't give a shit about the fucking NBA, I guess, or maybe that's maybe the
NBA knows that. Maybe NBA knows their demographic.
Yeah, maybe. What is the NBA's demographic?
I don't know.
What's WWE's demographic, Faust? It's a young, right? We're on the young side. Okay. All right. Now we go to Austin and Grayson versus Out of the Mothballs, the OC. And I went, I was walking like out of, and I turned my head. I went,
apparently what? They've been moonlighting down in NXT the last couple of weeks.
That's what I saw. And I said, okay, try to get them something going, like a Lothario down. At least use them. I don't know where you fucking got them.
Paycheck.
OC is killing them the whole time. And I'm like, boy, this poor team. And both of these need wins badly. Mm-hmm. And I don't know who needs it worse. Because they're both fucking, you see Austin Waller more, but they lose every fucking time. You don't see the other ones at all. So who's fucked more? There's about to be a magic killer. Fucking, I think it's Grayson comes in to push Austin off. And he gets flipped. Yeah, he gets flipped over the top rope, and then there's a roll up from behind by Austin, and then hold on the feet on the ropes, and they win. And I was like, oh, this is part of the fucking tag tournament thing to get into Mania.
Yeah.
I totally thought they were fucking winning this because I didn't even think about that. I didn't even like hear it or something. And I'm like, oh, look at this fucking push. They're fucking beating the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Well, okay. And you see, what's her name? Mia fucking with a hip toss or whatever the fuck she is with her high heel fucking Tim's.
Yeah.
And she talking her shit. What you say? And after she does stuff to somebody, and I'm like, she didn't make it into Miss Lingus. Oh well.
No.
Where was she about, Faust? Midway probably again?
I don't have it in front of me, but yeah.
Uh, Big Braun Breaker promo package, Faust.
Yeah.
And it's funny. Did you catch this? They're showing all his dominance. Bop,
Mhm.
bop, bop. And then it's like they try to bullshit us by showing him and Taker face to face, almost like Taker's giving him a nod.
Yeah.
And I go, Taker flayed him the fuck out in 2 seconds.